Are you ready to learn how to use your automatic needle threader? If you've bought a machine that has this and you're not sure what to do with it, then you are in the right place because this video is going to show you step by step how to use it. The first thing we do is find it. And this feature is located right by the needle of your machine. And it's this little white piece. Now, before we even mess with this, we need to check the position of our needle. In order to use the automatic needle threader, the needle needs to be in its highest position. So you can check that by using the hand crank on the side. So I'm going to move mine and see if, okay, so that's the highest position for my needle, okay? So once you have your needle in its highest position, you can grab this handle and pull down, okay? It's got this nice flat surface on top. Push it down. And you can see that this plastic handle is also connected to this silver rod in the back, this whole chunk, and they all move together. So as I pull this down, you'll see that it starts to spin, that back section, okay? And that's what we want. We want this chunk to come up and surround our needle, okay? So what's actually happening is you have these arms on either side of the needle, and between these arms is a tiny little hook. And that hook is what's going to pull our thread through the eye of the needle. So as I pull this down, it's fully in position when these arms are around the needle. Then I take my thread and I wrap it around this little silver arm on the automatic needle threader, okay? Once I pull it around there, I just pull my thread right in between these arms that are on here. Now when I pull forward, you see there's tension on my thread. That means I know that the hook has caught my thread, okay? If it hadn't, it would come out like this, okay? Now it's not caught anymore. But if I pull it in there, I can feel it now. It's gotten caught on the hook. Now what I'm going to do is release this and my thread at the same time, okay? And now you can see this little loop that's come back out of the needle, okay? So I'm just going to grab that loop and pull it, and you can see now that my needle is threaded. Nifty. Easy. This feature really makes sewing much more fun because you don't have to try to squint and try to figure out how to get that thread through that tiny little hole in the needle. This feature is actually one of 6 that I say are a must-have if you're planning on buying a new machine. If you would like to see my 6 must-haves, check the link in the description and you can get access to it right now. I promise it will help you find your dream machine. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like or a thumbs up. It helps other people find it as well. And finally, if you are still feeling a little bit lost with your sewing machine, or you're wanting to learn a little bit more about where all the features are and what they do, then be sure to check out my sewing machine playlist. It's a bunch of really short 3 to 5 minute videos that break down a sewing machine feature by feature. So that way you can learn where things are, what they're called, what they do. Just get more familiar with your sewing machine. So I hope all of this helps you, and happy sewing.